Hi everyone, for assignment 2, I am going to do buckwheat pancakes. That's going to be my carbohydrate. I'm going to top them with peanut butter and a little bit of chopped cashews for my protein. And then my lipid is going to be chia seeds. And I'm also going to do a little bit of banana on top and a side of sweet potato. Vitamins we'll start with, and minerals that are going to be in the sweet potato are vitamin A. It's going to come from beta carotene, which gives it that orange color. Vitamin C, copper, which helps with red blood cell formation. Manganese, which is an antioxidant that fights free radicals, and vitamin B6 or pyroxidine, and that helps maintain nervous and immune health. Next, the banana is rich in potassium, which is a mineral that's going to help lower blood pressure. It has magnesium, which is good for muscle and nerve function. It's got folate, which helps us form red blood cells and synthesizes and repair of both DNA and RNA. And it's got vitamin B2, riboflavin, that helps with cellular function by converting food into energy. And it also has vitamin C, which is an important antioxidant that helps with immune health. And then we'll move on to buckwheat. That has niacin in it, also known as vitamin B3. And that's good for energy production. It's got vitamin E, which is an antioxidant. Phosphorus, that's good for bone health. And calcium, which is also good for bone health, and zinc, which is good for the immune system. So that's my carbohydrate. And peanut butter, which I'm using as my protein, has phosphorus, vitamin B6, pyroxidine, folate, biotin, and niacin. And then we've got cashews, which have copper, manganese, phosphorus, which is also good for DNA synthesis, vitamin K, and magnesium. And then lastly, we've got chia seeds, which I'm using as my lipid, and they have iron, vitamin D, which helps with calcium or absorption, and they also contain calcium. They have vitamin A and potassium. I was a little bit surprised when I think of chia seeds. I just think of omegas. I didn't know they had that vitamin and mineral content in them as well. All right, I am gonna cook and I will be back in a little bit. All right, this is my finished dish. I do wish that I would have maybe got some raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, something like that to make the pancake look a little bit more appealing. It just looks pretty bland. It doesn't taste too bad. It was a little bit different than what I was expecting. My kids happily ate this for breakfast this morning, but I did add a little bit of chocolate chips on top of theirs. Since it's a vegan dish, I didn't think it through, and I would usually use eggs, but realized that I couldn't do that. And that is where the chia seeds came in. They're kind of, if you add them to, I added them to a little bit of almond milk and let them sit for about an hour, and they got a gelatin substance, and that was supposed to act as my binding agent, and it did. It wasn't bad. It just, they're pretty flat. It didn't rise as much as like a typical pancake would have, but the taste wasn't really compromised. It still tasted good. And then on my sweet potatoes, I added a little bit of spice to those. Those came out good. And yeah, overall, I am pretty pleased.